vendors, please, what did we do to you people? Why are you charging us ridiculous amount on? Hi everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Mopelola, and on this channel I film about faith, lifestyle, relationships. So if it's something that you would like, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time, thank you so much for stopping by. You're gonna enjoy it here, so please click the subscribe button. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. So planning a wedding can be very exhausting, but it can be rewarding as well. And one of the reasons why it can be exhausting is because you have a lot of people in the mix and you might necessarily not know what to do. So in this video I am going to be telling you some of the things that would help you when you want to plan your wedding. Number one is to have a budget. I mean, like everything, you have to have a budget, irrespective of if you're planning a small wedding or a very big wedding. Having a budget is going to keep you in check. It is going to help you differentiate what is a need and what is also a want, because planning a wedding in 2024 or maybe even next year is very expensive. It's as if they want to collect your arm and your leg, just because you are planning a wedding. I feel like every time they hear that it's wedding, people start to increase the charges for that particular service. So when you have a budget, it tells you that, oh, this is how far I can go with this particular item. I'm not willing to go above this. And also it helps you to negotiate with some of the vendors and services that you might want to receive for your big day. So you have to have a budget. Number two is to save. Savings is very important, and when you're planning for your big day, you need to save a lot of money. Please do not depend on people's contribution, because people might disappoint you and you might think that the contribution might be a lot, but it might not be that what's the word now, it might not be enough. And I don't even think anybody should start a project with the expectation that they're going to receive contributions from people. And in order to not be disappointed, you have to save towards your wedding. So you can start maybe a year before, or depending on how fast you want your wedding to be, and also how big your wedding is going to be. You can start saving a year before, 2 years, and the amount that you've saved will also help you make an informed choice when you are drafting out your budget. So having the savings and also the budget, I feel like both of them go hand in hand. Number three is get an event planner depending on your choice or your needs. So planning a wedding, there are so many intricacies, there's so many details that you might not even know exist. Is when you're planning, I'll be like, hey, so this one too is part of it. So having someone that has done this before can help you take that stress, the stress of planning your wedding. It helps to reduce that stress. And also if you cannot afford a wedding, an event planner, I believe that there are people in your circle, like your aunt, your sister, your cousins, your friends, that can help you with the process. Because I believe that even if you have like a group of 5 friends, I believe that there's somebody in that mix that can plan something or has the gift of planning. So do not look down on the resource that you have around you. So if you have people that are willing to help you with the process, you can come up with a plan and plan your wedding. So for me, I had an event planner. Also, my best friend Tinu was available for me. Like when I got back to Nigeria, we were doing all the market fronts together. So there were so many things. I'm like, oh my god, I need this thing, I don't have this thing yet. And it just made life so easy. Number 4, choose a vendor based on your budget. Oh my god, wedding vendors, please, what did we do to you people? Why are you charging us ridiculous amount? Honestly, sometimes I feel like it's ridiculous, because I think that when they hear that you're planning a wedding, they automatically just skyrocket the price. Like, why? Two people are coming together to start their life. Why don't you want to help them save their money? I know a lot of times when you're planning your wedding, you might want to splurge. You're like, oh my god, I'm only gonna get married once. I want to get all of these things. I want this, I want that. My sister and my brother, don't. And it's not even to like discourage you, but one of the things that I learned when I was planning my wedding was that I found out that some things were just honestly unnecessarily expensive. And there are times where I ask my sister and say, no, I cannot afford this thing. Although I could have said, okay, I want it, like I can pay for this thing, but I just felt like, no, is this amount is too much, to pay for this particular service. Do you understand? So yes, I have a vendor that would work with your budget, and trust me, like, we all see the Bella Naja, all the aesthetics is giving standards and everything, but understand that yes, it's your wedding. You also do not want to break the bank just because it is your wedding. If you can afford it, all well and good. But if you know that you cannot afford it, do not go beyond your means. And that's why having a budget would also help you. And the important thing, or what I want you to understand, is that there are people that can work with your budget and they are going to do it extremely well, like so beautiful that you will not even imagine. Number 5, marriage counseling. Do not forget marriage counseling. It is very, very important. All your life your parents will tell you, don't follow boy, or don't follow girl, focus on your studies, and all of those advice you'll be giving us when we're young. Then all of a sudden you're all grown up and you're expected to go to your husband's house, or you're supposed to bring your wife into your house. And like, what exactly are we supposed to be doing in this marriage? Okay. That's one of the questions I had to ask. I remember asking my cousin, I'm like, wait though, what do you people do in marriage? Because honestly, I did not understand it. And as a Christian, or if you're a Christian, you should not trivialize the importance of counseling when you're about to start marriage. It is very, very important. So please, as you're having a budget for your vendors, for your dress, for your decoration, for food, also have a good budget for counseling. And the last one is, remember, there is life after your wedding. Hey. You don't want to finish your wedding and you're drinking Gary at home. Why? Because it's there to splurge on every little thing. Honestly, it is important that after your wedding, you are able to settle in nicely. You are not worried about you are owing somebody, or you have to pay for this particular service. There's this comfort that comes when after your wedding you've paid off all of the outstanding charges, and you just sit down and start to enjoy your marriage. So that is why it's important for you not to break the bank, just because you want to get married, or because you're planning for your wedding. It's possible to have a very, very good wedding based on that budget. The only thing is that find people that are willing to work with that budget. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have any questions, please drop in the comment section below. Also, if I left out any important tips on what you need to do when you're planning a wedding, please also put it in the comment section below, and I'll see you in my next video. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Bye.